What are the Nobel Prizes? Who was Alfred Nobel? And the subjects of 2024 Physiology or Medicine, Peace, Physics, and Chemistry Nobel Prizes.
2024 Nobel Prize. Hello everyone, welcome to Lancet Summer YouTube channel. In this channel, we summarize medical hot topics recently published in the Lancet journal. Dr. Salamati, could you please tell us what we are going to talk about today?
Actually, the 2024 Nobel Prizes was awarded recently, and you know that this event is an inspiring occasion and has been celebrated since 1901. Up to now, about 621 prizes for 992 laureates were awarded, and the officials categorized them into 6 different groups, including physiology or medicine, peace, physics, chemistry, literature, and economics. And today we would like to speak about the first 4 prizes in 2024.
Dr. Haley, could you please tell us a little bit more about Nobel Prize?
Of course, the Nobel Prize was established when Alfred Nobel died and left a majority of his wealth for the establishment of this prize. Upon his death in November 1895, Nobel signed his last will and donated the majority of his fortune to a foundation to fund Nobel Prizes to be awarded annually without distinction of nationality. Nobel's last will indicated that his fortune should be awarded to people, quote, those who during the preceding year shall have conferred the greatest benefit to humankind. The prize ceremonies take place annually, and each recipient, known as a laureate, receives a green gold medal plated with 24 karat gold, a diploma, and a monetary award about $1 million as of 2023.
Dr. Haley, could you please tell us a little bit more about Alfred Nobel and what motivated him to establish such prizes?
Alfred Bernhard Nobel was a Swedish inventor, scientist, businessman, and entrepreneur who also wrote poetry and drama. His varied interests are reflected in the prizes which he laid the foundation for. Nobel amassed a fortune during his lifetime, with most of his wealth coming from 355 inventions, of which dynamite is the most famous. There is a famous story about the origin of the Nobel Prize. In 1888, the death of his brother Ludwig supposedly caused several newspapers to publish obituaries of Alfred Nobel in error. One obituary stated the merchant of death is dead, and went on to say, quote, Dr. Alfred Nobel, who became rich by finding ways to kill more people faster than ever before, died yesterday, end quote, and condemned him for his invention of explosive like dynamite. Nobel read this obituary and was appalled at the idea that he would be remembered this way, and this inspired him to change his will and to leave a better legacy after his death. Although historians have been unable to verify this story and some dismiss this story as a myth.
Dr. Salamati, could you please tell us who the Nobel awardee were in medicine physiology and what they worked on?
To clarify, Victor Ambros and Gary Ruvkun were recognized as the Nobel Prize winner and the laureates for Physiology or Medicine Prize because of their work on microRNAs. And you know, microRNAs are some kinds of gene regulators. And microRNAs did their roles for all of multicellular organisms for 500 million years. Actually, the study and the project was their postdoctoral research about a kind of roundworm called Senorditis elegans, and Victor Ambros found microRNA within the worm, and Gary Ruvkun in the next step found an example of the animal king.
And could you please inform us who was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize?
The 2024 Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to Nihon Hidankyo, which is NGO, non-governmental organization, and of course, it's a kind of a grassroots Japanese organization, and it worked on survivors and sufferers of Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombs. The organization was established to advocate the survivors' right, to promote nuclear demilitarization, and to raise awareness about harmful effects of nuclear weapons. This organization was the most active organization among such NGOs, and it has been sending many pleas to the UN and issuing public statements and participating in all international peace conferences.
And could you please also tell us about the recipient of Nobel Prize in Physics?
To be more precise, John Hopfield and Geoffrey Hinton were jointly recognized as the laureates for the 2024 Physics Nobel Prize because of their efforts on machine learning revolution. John Hopfield created a neural network to store and reconstruct images and patterns of data, and Geoffrey Hinton, who is the godfather of machine learning, created and worked on discerning patterns of data. Interestingly, we produced some new videos about different topics of application of AI in medicine, such as frontier AI,
machine and empathy,
and the use of AI in medical scan and radiology interpretation.
Dr. Salamati, could you please also tell us about the recipient of Nobel Prize in Chemistry?
The 2024 Chemistry Nobel Prize also had AI theme, and it was about proteins. Demis Hassabis and John Jumper were jointly awarded and recognized as laureates, both of them from the Google DeepMind company, because they created a new AI model named AlphaFold 2, and AlphaFold 2 has predicted pattern of about 200 million proteins. Likewise, David Baker also was recognized as the third person for the Chemistry Nobel Prize because of his work on new proteins. And the Chemistry Nobel Prize Committee stated, life could not exist without proteins, that we can now predict protein structures and design our own proteins confers the greatest benefit to humankind.
Thank you for your time and explanations. In this YouTube channel, we review medical hot topics recently published in the Lancet journal. In this video, we review the paper titled 2024 Nobel Prize awarded for work on microRNAs, which was published in the Lancet journal. Don't forget to like this video, leave your comments below this video, and subscribe to our channel.